All right, so another collection update as I organize piles and piles of music and musical stuff here. So I'm going through and finding some pretty insane gems here. Brazil, there's a US, there's an Australia, there's a rare death metal gem right there. And here is the process so far. I'm organizing everything into country. So I've been taking all the CDs that I've got, organizing them, cataloging them, and then making little tags so I can find out where all the countries are. Eventually, I'm just going to put this in kind of logical order. Like this will be like Northern Europe, and then kind of Central Europe, and then Southern, and then island nations, and then Japan and Russia and stuff like that. So making sense of it all. So right now it's a big mess. That's all my Sweden, that's all my England that I have to go through. Here's an example of how meticulous I am. Bands from Scotland, bands from Northern Ireland, bands from Wales, and bands from Ireland, and then here's England. So even UK is not good enough for me. I'm going through. So next, let me show you more mess. Here is the pile that I'm currently working on, cataloging that to Discogs. And then over here is where I pulled out countries that really don't have a whole lot of accumulation. So I might just mix this in with the black metal. In fact, I might even take some of the rare countries and mix the black and death metal and just put that together. So I'm coming up with ideas as I go. Here is Bolivia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Cuba, Latvia, Slovenia, Israel, South Africa, Philippines, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Paraguay, Uruguay, Puerto Rico, Venezuela. So like Venezuela and Uruguay and Paraguay, Colombia, I'll get all those together and I'll put them next to each other so I can kind of make sense of where all this is coming from. I have a helpful globe right there. I'm going to get out my globe and not only organize it by country, but then put them in likewise continents and really just make a map of the world of where all the death metal is. After taking out all of that stuff, here's what I'm left with. I ravaged my collection, and now I've left the biggest for last, which is US and Germany. There's tons of US bands, there's tons of German bands. It's kind of interesting to see how much of my rarities death metal was actually just US and Germany alone. So there's quite a few gone, but look at all that US and Germany. It's about half and half, I presume. I'm not only going to do that, but I'm going to put all my Germany in alphabetical order. I'm going to take all my US, I'm going to combine it with all my US states. That's all US down there as well. And so I'll put all the US into states. I'd say I'm about halfway done with this project. Thanks for watching.